Hello, friends. I hope you're having an excellent morning, afternoon, night, evening, whatever it is you're having when you're watching this. I'm Lady Daydream, and on this channel, I talk about all things wellness. That means mental and emotional wellness, physical wellness, spiritual wellness, relationship wellness, financial wellness, occupational wellness, all things wellness. Today, I'm going to talk about what to do if you hate your body, what to do, especially if you're dealing with just hating your body around weight and even being fat. Before I get into it, I want to give a disclaimer. I am very conscious not to assert myself into maybe communities that I'm not a part of. So I want to just say, in no way am I like claiming that I'm fat and asserting myself into a community that, yeah, a community that is marginalized and that experiences oppression. So I do want to just give that disclaimer. I do have my own struggles with weight, and also in my profession, I work with a lot of people around just their weight and chronic pain and all that kind of stuff. So let's get right into it. So first, I want to say, if you hate your body because you're fat, of course. Look at how, especially the country that I come from, being fat or overweight, especially anybody, but especially women of color, being fat and overweight is like the worst thing you could be, or the worst thing that in our society, in our country. I don't think it's like that in all countries, but I know in the country that that I'm a part of, it's not good to be fat. So first I want to just talk about that. How could you Why wouldn't you struggle with loving yourself and appreciating yourself and seeing the beauty in yourself when you're fat? When you come from a society that kind of marginalizes you in a bigger body. So, first, I want to just give notice to that and acknowledge just the being fat. It can kind of get in the way of your dating life, or and not saying, and I want to give a disclaimer with that, but your dating life, how friends perceive you, how people, even with jobs, how they see you. So um it's a real thing with how the world sees you. But I want to say, a lot of people are on a weight loss journey. They're on a journey to be healthy. Um, and I want to say, it's important that while being on your journey to have a healthier lifestyle, while being on your journey to lose weight, I think it is really important for us to learn to love our bodies and appreciate our bodies, even with the pushback that we get against the world. Like, look at Monique and look at Lizzo. Look at just how much hate they receive no matter what they do, no matter if they are just trying to be themselves. No matter what they do, they're always receiving like scrutiny and hate. So I think in the process of taking care of yourself and wanting to lose weight, it's important for us to learn to love and appreciate ourselves. That's not an easy thing, especially with what I just said. It's not easy, and it's easier said than done. But when you're on a journey to lose weight, it's hard to lose weight when you hate your body, and it's hard to lose weight when you're like, "Oh my god, I'm so fat and I hate myself. I hate my body." When you don't give yourself that grace. So it's hard for you to continue with that journey. So I think it's really important for us to maybe, I know something that I do, incorporating affirmations, being mindful of how you talk about yourself and how you talk about your body. So have those affirmations. Tell yourself, whether you believe it or not, whether you feel it or not, it's important for you to tell yourself good things about your body, for you to have those affirmations. Also, if you're struggling with your weight, if you're struggling with feeling beautiful, and being overweight or being fat. Also, I would say adorn your body with things that make you feel good, things that make you feel beautiful. So maybe that's like your favorite dress or a cute little crop top, or maybe it's even lingerie, or maybe it's waist beads, or maybe it's an ankle bracelet. Adorn your body with things that make you feel good and beautiful and even sensual. Another thing to do if you are feeling fat and you hate your body, move your body. So sometimes when we're feeling sad or depressed or anxious, sometimes we forget to move. And movement is just so good for our mental and emotional health, and just moving your body can help you feel better about your body. So another thing that is important when you're struggling with hating your body, it's important for you to go out and, especially with the world of social media, we spend so much time on social media, and sometimes we always see like thinner, uh, the average height. Sometimes we're looking at people that don't look like us, and that can make us feel even more lonely or even more marginalized in your body. So it's important for you to go out and see bodies that look like yours. So whatever your body type is like. I'm sorry, I might look a little, yeah, I kind of just woke up and I had like a meeting for work today, so I might look a little bit crazy, but I wanted to just talk about this cuz it's been on my mind and it's been on my heart. But go out and look for bodies like yours. And also you might have to kind of unplug and unfollow like things or people that trigger something in you to feel bad about yourself or scrutinize yourself. So those are just some tips that you can do if you hate your body. So move your body. Uh be mindful of how you're talking to yourself. Change your negative speaking about yourself and change it to more positive speaking and positive thoughts about your body. Adorn your body with things that make you feel beautiful. I think I said move your body. And also, as you're doing this, it's going to be even easier for you to take better care of your body. And also, I want to also say being fat and being overweight, it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes that's how our bodies are, especially like as we age and we have more wisdom and as we mature. And I know our society makes aging such a horrible thing, but aging means that you're still here. You still get to live life. So just know that our bodies change. Y- Uh your 20-year-old body, it's not gonna look like your 40-year-old body, and that's okay. So also it's important for us to know that, because sometimes the world kind of sets us up to think that we're always going to be in these 20 something year old bodies. And then as we get older, when we're like in our 30s and 40s and 60s and 70s and even 80s and 90s, we're disappointed. And we have to grieve the loss of what we thought our bodies would be like and would look like and would function. So it's really important to really just hold space for whoever you are, whatever your body looks like, and know that as you are right now, your body is a good body. And think about all the things that your body does for you. So, does your body wake up? Does your body allow you to take care of yourself and the people that are important to you? Like, think about the things that you appreciate about your body. And what your body does. Like, some people like to hike, some people like to do yoga, and different type of bodies can move in different type of ways. So appreciate the things about your body that your body does for you every single day. um oh, there's something else I wanted to say about this. Oh, oh, this is another thing I wanted to say. So sometimes we look at weight gain and being fat is like this horrible thing, but do you know sometimes, how do I say this? So there are certain people in the world who have like experienced so much stress or trauma that literally your body goes into survival mode, and your body, sometimes our bodies will store fat because it's a method of survival, because of the level of stress and trauma that we're in. And I'm going to acknowledge the comments in just a bit, but I want to just say that too. So give yourself grace. Some of us are not only are we in fat bodies or overweight bodies, but some of us are even in BIPOC bodies, and that adds a whole nother layer of things to it. So I wanted to say this just to say, a lot of us are on our health journeys, a lot of us want to lose weight, and in losing weight, it's important for you to learn to love and appreciate your body in the process, because how are you going to lose weight and accomplish your health goals all the while hating your body, all the while calling yourself a fat this and a fat that? And fat isn't a bad word, but if you use it in a derogatory way, how are you supposed to accomplish your goals while talking to yourself in a way that beats you down? So if you want to accomplish your goals as it relates to health and weight, it's important that you do it while still loving yourself and learning to appreciate yourself. And I'm talking about this right now. And I said before, I'm not inserting myself or interjecting myself in a community that I don't meet the requirements to be in. Some of y'all might know, some of you may know. I'm 4'11". The doctors say I'm actually 4'10". And you guys probably have, if you've watched this channel for a while, if you've been a part of this community for a while, you guys have watched my face and my arms transform. Like, I'm trying to think. Since I started this channel, I've gained at least about, I'd say about 35 pounds, maybe 40, but we'll just say 35 pounds. And I've noticed that it has been a struggle to love myself and like myself and appreciate myself and feel comfortable in my body and feel sexy. And it has even impacted my sex life, and I've been very honest about that on this channel and on my family channel, Lavish Love. So I say all that just to say this is why I'm inspired to talk about this. I'm so grateful that I have had I'm so grateful for the weight that I have gained, because for years, like, I have had friends that have dealt with body image issues, and then with my current job, I work at a private practice that really focuses on um, providing services to people that are on a journey of weight loss or who are considering getting bariatric surgery. So, having this experience has been so helpful for me. And I'm just sharing with you some things that I have learned through my own journey. So, it's important to love yourself. And something that I did recently, I wrote myself some affirmations on my mirror in the bathroom, and I said, one of my affirmations is I love my body. And I've noticed just within months of having this on my mirror, I've really learned to love and appreciate my body. And also, I think it's important for us to, because something that I've noticed, and I have a therapist myself, and my therapist and I, we talk about just how I the struggles that I have with my body and body image and weight gain and stuff like that. And my recently my therapist was like, "Wow, you've changed. What is it? What happened? What has been helping you?" And one of the things that I told my therapist recently that has helped me is I said, when I go out into the world, I see women in bigger bodies, and I think they look good. I think they look beautiful. I think they look sexy. So I turn that to me like, okay, well, why do you perceive these women as beautiful and sexy and looking good, but then you perceive yourself as not that? So I just want to share that with you all. Thank you all for the people, the four people that are watching right now. Thank you all for your likes as well. Susan B. TV says, great advice. Also, having gratitude for all that we can do with our bodies, our strength, even being fat. Yes, yes. And that's a real thing. I love that comment about all that we can do in our bodies, even while being fat. Like, I know women that are in bigger bodies are that are just managing agencies and corporations, that are taking care of their families, that are caregivers for their parents, um, that have businesses, that do yoga, that are just doing a dang thing, that are sexy. And another thing I want to say, sometimes when it comes to, I mentioned earlier that sometimes being in a bigger body, it can marginalize you because of the way that society is kind of taught or socialized to see bigger bodies. Sometimes it can make you feel marginalized in different areas of your life. And one, I mentioned dating, but you know what? I've said this for years and I still say it. Everybody is deserving of love, and I'm I don't know. I don't really like the whole notion of like uh bigger women or fat women can't get a man or can't get married, because I know plus size women that are in good, healthy marriages with excellent men. So I want to just say that. So if you never feel undeserving of things because of the body that you're in. So I'm not gonna hold y'all for long. If you all have any other comments or anything, feel free to let me know in the chat just any comments that you have or any questions or even any contributions to the conversation that you have of just tips for what to do if you're struggling to love yourself while being overweight. And I'll just do like a quick recap the things that I talked about, the tips that I gave for loving your body is just having more positive self-talk and self-thoughts. So get rid of all that negative the negative stuff. And it's okay, it's a process. You don't have to change overnight, but consider talking to yourself better. Consider just having affirmations like I love my body. My body is a good body. My body is sexy. Like consider having those affirmations and also adorn yourself in what makes you feel good. I know recently I bought some new clothes because I realized none of my clothes fit, and that's probably why I don't feel good when I'm wearing clothes. So make sure that you're adorning your body in things that make you feel good and sexy. I start wearing lingerie more, and that's something that has helped me so much, wearing lingerie during intimate moments and also wearing lingerie just after I take a shower around the house if I don't have nothing to do. Like just wearing lingerie, it helps me feel good, it helps me feel uh like really beautiful. And also moving your body while you don't have any clothes on. Movement that can make you feel so good, and it can just release just things inside of you, just moving your body. um and also I talked about seeking out bodies that look like yours so that you don't feel so alone and marginalized in your body. So those are just some tips that can help you if you are feeling fat or you're struggling to love yourself. I want to remind you all I have the answers and you have the answers also. So let me know what you all think about this topic in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the 7 people that are in the live right now watching. Thank you for your 5 likes. I really appreciate that. Thank you for everyone who is going to watch the replay. And um and also just let me know what you think in the comments below. This is a community and I treat it as such. So thank you so much for joining me. As you all know, I'm going to be going live a lot more often on this channel. So yeah, and sometimes I realized last night, I was like, "You know what? I just gotta do videos. I just gotta come on and spend time with y'all. I can't worry about, uh, like, if I feel good enough to be on camera. No, I just need to go ahead and get on camera." So, mm. My lips are so dry right now. My mouth is dry. My hands are ashy, but it's okay because we're spending time together. So, okay, well, thank you all for watching. I'll give you guys a few more moments just if anyone wants to put anything in the chat. Thank you, Susan B. Okay. So that's okay. I don't think anyone has like any questions or any topics surrounding this topic. I think I'm actually gonna go live again because there's another thing that I want to talk about. So I might either go live tomorrow or later today to talk about like something juicy that I saw recently. I don't know how to say your name, but it's like I don't know how to say your name. I'm gonna just say PlayStation plays games. Um, they said that they hate their body, and it's a real thing. Hating your body is something that a lot of people deal with, and whether you're in fat bodies, sometimes people that are in very thin bodies, or even the shape of our bodies. So, um, spectacular. I'm sorry, yeah, I cannot. Spectacularel says, "How do you maintain weight?" Okay, I am actively trying to practice self love, but I keep fluctuating in weight loss. So it sounds like you kind of have the opposite problem where you want to like maintain your weight. I would definitely suggest you maybe talk to your PCP if you have one on how to maintain weight. I'm not really sure about that question. How do you maintain weight? Yep, I'm not sure. I think that's a question more for like a doctor on like how to maintain weight. But I know just like having a health hi Isaac, having just a healthy diet, I think, and I know a lot of people use protein. I know like a lot of people seem to kind of lose or use protein, and I know strength training can probably be good for maintaining your weight. So I think maybe eating nutritious foods and strength training. So doing I know uh whenever I can make it to the gym, my husband has me on like a exercise routine where it's like you focus on all the different parts of the body. So if I do a machine that is working this part of the arm, also have to do something to work this part of the arm. Or if I'm doing something that works out the thighs, I have to do exercise to work out the bottom of the legs. So having like a well-rounded workout. Oh, PlayStation plays game says I have body dysmorphia. If you have body dysmorphia, it's really important that you speak to a therapist about that because that's something that some people deal with, and body dysmorphia is a that's a mental health diagnosis that people really need help with. So make sure if you have insurance, or if you have the resources, seek out therapy. And there's a site called Psychology Today, or uh, there's another one called Black Girls Therapy or Therapy for Black Girls. One of those. But those are therapist directories that you can find a therapist in the area that you live in. Do you think there's a spiritual significance of carrying more or less weight on your body? Hmm. I don't know about hmm. I don't know about like the spiritual significance, but I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if this would be considered spiritual, but I do know sometimes people who have experienced certain stressors or traumas in their life, sometimes that can cause us to have mental health issues around our body image or trauma and stress. I believe with everything that, because I've seen it in the work that I do, that sometimes if you have experienced a lot of stressors or trauma, sometimes you do hold weight in an unhealthy way. And we can see that by, if you watch My 600-Pound Life, count, if you just watch a bunch of episodes, count how many of those people have had significant traumas in their childhood, such as some form of abuse in their childhood. And also trauma can also look like other things. It can also be other experiences other than abuse. So yeah, I really appreciate that there's 5 people watching and y'all have, like, really kept the conversation going in the chat. I do believe that there's a spiritual significance with weight, with less weight or more weight. Because I'm just thinking about how you feel mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and how the impact that it has on your body. So like the impact that it might have on your appetite. So I do believe that. I don't know what city you're in, but I am gonna start um uh I am gonna offer wellness coaching. So email me. So if you want wellness coaching, email me. And when I get my therapist license back real soon, uh, depending on what state you're in, I could be your therapist, depending on what state you're in. All right. Any other questions or any other things that you want to talk about before we go? Nope, I'm not in Colorado. But what I'll do, I am interested in being licensed in different states. So I am going to look up just what is out there. But if you're interested in wellness coaching, you can reach out to me. I'll put my email in the chat. And I will say at the time of this video, um my services range between 150 and $200 for an hour. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, that is all. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, I'm Lady Daydream, and on this channel, I talk about all things wellness. I know I thought about changing my name recently, but I don't I don't know. I decided to stick with it cuz I don't know. I'm kind of attached to Lady Daydream. So, I'm going to continue with my name. I'm going to continue with the name until maybe I have second thoughts to, oh, not me having crust in my eyes. See, I told y'all, like, I woke up today, I fed Bunny, and then I had a work meeting. So, literally, after my work meeting, I got straight onto this video. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I might come back and do another live about a juicy topic. I'm probably gonna put some chapstick on my lips before I do though. But thank you all. I am just really hoping the message that I really wanted to convey, no matter what body you're in, please love yourself. Please love your body. And you know what? It's up to us to just change things in society that don't make sense. So love yourself, love your body, and s- be able to see the beauty in other people, and don't put other people down about their bodies. And when it comes to weight, and when it comes to like the plus size community, I think everybody can do so much better in just how we treat each other and how we deal with each other. So, if someone has recently gained weight or lost weight, like, you don't always have to comment on people's bodies. And then if somebody has lost a lot of weight, you don't have to remind them that they look good now and they were beautiful before. Like, just be conscious about just what we're saying to people and how we're treating people. So that's just something. All right, y'all. I will see you soon. Thank you so much for the people who watched today. Thank you, everyone who commented in the comment section. Thank you so much for your 6 likes. Thank you, everyone who's going to watch the replay. And thank you for your comments later. And thank you for Susan B, PlayStation Plays Games, Isaac, and Spectacular One. I hope I said your name correctly. Thank you for joining me in the chat today. And I will see y'all soon. Take care.